about to try to show y'all how I do knotless braids because my process is chaotic. I'm just gonna keep on being me, right? I don't have a curated Instagram feed. I don't have an aesthetic. I got a little cramp on my side trying to hold my stomach.
Hold what stomach again?
So it's Monday, April 19th, and as you can see, I am in the middle of taking my existing braids out. It'll probably take me about an hour. I'm gonna take this down, and then I'm going to put a semi-permanent hair color on. I don't use permanent hair color because I feel like it'll mess up my natural curl pattern. And also, I only use dark brown as opposed to like jet black or like blue black because I find that dark brown, well, my hairdresser told me that dark brown would work better with my grays. So it doesn't turn the grays green or it doesn't make them look super ashy. So I always get dark brown, and I prefer this Clairol Natural Instincts brand. I just like it. It doesn't leave my hair feeling crunchy. It's super soft afterwards. I'm going to get to taking this down. I have so much to do this week. I have a lot going on. So sometime between today and Wednesday, I need to get the braids back in. I do braid my hair myself. It takes me about 7 hours. So at some point I have to carve out 7 hours to get my hair braided at least by Wednesday. I have a friend that's coming in to stay for a couple days at my apartment, so I need to get it cleaned. I have a photo shoot on Friday. It's just gonna be plain white backdrop pictures for like my YouTube banner to put on my website and things like that. It's one of the gifts that I got for my birthday. And then Saturday I'm flying out for a couple days, so I'll be out of town Saturday and Sunday, and I fly back in on Monday. So I have a lot of stuff to do, and I also have to find time to get my nails and my toes done before I fly out. So lots and lots to do. So that means I need to stop talking and get this hair down.
Anywhere you go, give it all. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Okay, so we're back to the hair. I did not end up dyeing it last night because I got tired, so I dyed it a few hours ago, let it air dry a little bit, just blow dried it out, and I'm getting ready to start braiding it. I'm not about to try to show y'all how I do knotless braids because my process is chaotic. Get on YouTube, find a tutorial that is easy enough for you and follow it. I'm not your girl. I'm not your girl. My braids look good all together, but up under there it'd be some crazy stuff going on. Anyway, I will show y'all what I use. The hair that I use, I won't recommend it because it's like a cheapy bulk hair that I got from Amazon, and it works fine, but like once I run out of that, I will be buying better hair, just because once it gets old, it gets crunchy. It gets really crunchy. Anyway, so once I get some better hair, I will like share with y'all the hair that I got. But as far as what I use to braid, I only use 2 things. I use the hair, well 3. I use the hair, and then I just use regular old jam. I use the extra whole version, and then I use rat tail comb. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I'm going to braid. So the next clip you see of me, I'll probably have braids in. I'll be braiding for probably the next 7 or 8 hours or so. So yeah, just wanted to check in and to show you where I was in my hair process. This case is so nasty. Ugh. Logan gave me this little sticker. So I realized that I never came back on to show you the finished product of my hair. This is it. I actually didn't finish it until yesterday because I ran out of hair and my friend had to bring me some hair after work on yesterday. It's not my best work. It's not my favorite set because I started to run out of hair. I started trying to ration it. So I was originally going for like the big part, small braids, and like a lot less braids than I typically have, which in the back, I had momentum. And when I started running out of hair, I don't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't even like part it with rhyme or reason at the top because I want to be able to like flip it or whatever. It's tight right now, so it looks crazy. Well, it's not tight, but you know, it's fresh right now, so it looks crazy. But I find that when I do the middle part, like flipping it from side to side, I mean, you could do it, but like it looks weird. So I didn't put any like definitive part. I just, you know, made little parts and put the braids wherever they fell so that I can move them around. Anyway, like I said, not my best work, but you know, it is what it is. I also noticed when I was washing my hair that I had a little bit of a psoriasis flare-up. So I had some around the perimeter, so I have a lot more baby hairs than I typically have because it broke off when I like scraped out the psoriasis flakes. And also the crown of my head, which is where I have the biggest issue. So I'm a lot thinner here than I normally am, which is already really thin. So yeah, if you're new here and you are wondering why I most always have on a hat, that's why, because my hair is very fine in the middle and parted this way, it can look bald and people are mean. And you know, that's just one of the things that I'm self-conscious about. Anyway, so today I have to get a manicure and a pedicure. And then I should be getting a delivery from Meshki. So I ordered a bikini from them like 3 weeks ago. It just got here. That should come today. That's really all that I have going on. And I guess I can mention while we're on here that yesterday I signed my first paid influencer like sponsorship with a brand. It's an athletic sort of athleisure, because they have like sportswear that you can actually wear brand. It's a small Black owned brand. And the opportunity came to me because somebody that follows me does marketing with small businesses, and she tapped me and was like, hey, I know that you don't consider yourself an influencer, because I don't. I've said it before. Now, I'm not saying that I won't take opportunities if they come. She was like, I know that you don't consider yourself a influencer, but I really think that you have the potential. So, you know, I have this brand and they're looking to work with people, blah, 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 blah. And I think you would be good for it. And she sent me the brand's information. I took a look at it. It aligns with what I already do. I'm extremely active. We know this. We've had this conversation. Last week's video was all about my fitness activity and all of that. And so I thought that it was a perfect fit for what would be like my first real brand collab. It's 319 of you all subscribers on YouTube at the moment. Like, I checked right before I cut the camera on, and I still have less than 1,900 followers on Instagram. And this opportunity came to me, and I thought I'd mention that because if you are new to YouTube or new to, you know, trying to use like Instagram or something like that as a creative outlet to share something, and for me it's personal style, right? But for you it could be whatever. And it could get a little discouraging when you see, you know, all of the numbers that other people have as far as like subscribers and engagement and followers and all of that stuff, and think that you're going to break into the game at this time, especially for somebody like me that is, listen, I watch a lot of people on YouTube. I love YouTube. Like, that is my space. It always has been. Most of the girls that I watch right now are between 7 to 10. Some of them I am more than 10 years older than, right? And so we have completely different personal styles. We have completely different lifestyles. And I'm just like, is there really a place for somebody that's my age with my type of style out here in this community, in this space? I have been just looking at a lot of how I grew on YouTube, how to grow on Instagram. This is what you need to do, the steps. A couple weeks ago, I just was like, okay, Angela, let's step back from all of that, because while all of this may work for people, I don't doubt it at all. This is just too much. This is too much. I've always been a person that likes to operate my creativity in my own space and time. If I have to do it and it's not just coming from an organic place, then it's not enjoyable for me. And so I've really been thinking about ways to do this, but on my own terms. One thing that really bothers me about all of the like videos and, you know, gurus and all that type of stuff is one of the common threads in the advice that they give you is, you know, you have to be authentic. And I'm just like, how do you plan authenticity though, right? If you take the time to plan to be authentic, then you're not being authentic because you're planning it. Like, it's just so weird to see people try to monetize authenticity. And so it's so many people out there that have created these personas of authenticity based off of what they think people want to see. It's not really who they are. It's just what's popping at the moment. And so my thing has always been to operate out of a place of true authenticity. This is just like who you are, and people just seem to gravitate towards that and recognize that. And no, my community isn't big by any means compared to a lot of the other girls on there, but I will say that the people that do follow me, they engage heavily with me, and they're always pumping me up or like, you know, pushing me to do more, which is how I ended up starting YouTube in the first place. So as I said, the partnership came very organically to me from someone that follows me that actually believes that I should and could be doing some influencing, which I 100% appreciate. And I also pretty early on in my YouTube career, it's been like 6 months, also received some gifting from a brand called Guilty Intimates, which is also a small Black owned business, but the person that owns Guilty Intimates is also an influencer, and she has a larger following. She's also a lawyer, but I just genuinely liked her stuff. She has like a few bra styles and then like a basic t-shirt, which y'all know the antithesis of my style is white tops, white t-shirts, white collar shirts. And so I bought one of the bras, absolutely loved it, shared it on Instagram. The people on my page went up for it. And then I bought a second one and shared it. And there was so much like feedback on my page about that bra that got back to her that she reached out to me and, you know, gave me a genuine thanks and sent me the last style of bra that I didn't have and the t-shirt as a gift for supporting her brand. Like, just genuinely, like, it wasn't a collab, it wasn't a gifting opportunity, any of that. It was just a thank you from her, because my small community at that time, it wasn't even 1,500, right? I'm right over 1,800 now. It wasn't even 1,500 people. So many people either followed, bought something, you know, at least reposted it, whatever the case may be. And so that's how I want things to organically come about for me. And so I'm just gonna keep on being me, right? I don't have a curated Instagram feed. I don't have an aesthetic. When I go out and I put on an outfit, if I like it, I post it. If I don't, I don't, right? Like, I'm not going to purposely put on an outfit to go outside to take pictures. I've done that because I've tried to take tips from people on how to grow, you know, posting every day and things like that, but it just is not Angela. Most of my posts are going to be, you know, lived experiences, me out with my friends, me you know, doing something. Like I'm just not about to curate a feed. That's just not my style. Yeah, just wanted to share that little tidbit of encouragement. I guess I'm encouraging myself too. If you are new and you're starting out like me and you're wondering if there is a space for you in what seems to be a highly saturated arena or corner of the internet, there is, right? There is. Your people will find you. And so I am just continually trying to find ways to set myself apart, right? So that my people can find me and so that I can find them. So anyway, I'm going to shower because I am still in my gym clothes, sitting on my couch, which is disgusting. And then in a couple hours, I'm gonna go get a mani-pedi. So yeah, I'll talk to you all later. Hey guys, so it is the morning of my photo shoot. So I just did my makeup. I don't have any lipstick because I have to wear a mask in the Uber and then wear a mask into the studio. So I'll put it on right before the photographer gets ready to start taking pictures. I have on that guinea top. That's going to be the first look because the other look has a hat. And so I don't want to like create frizz before I get pictures of this look. So I have all my stuff packed. I'm going to call an Uber now and I'm going to take my camera to try to set it up and get some vlog footage of the photo shoot. So yeah. So typically it's like a hand in the pocket and a lean, or like a this. Okay, so I'm a little more comfortable in this. I feel
That
like,
is too funny.
I feel like
That is too funny. So now you can relax.
Yeah, I'm relaxed.
That's hilarious. That is. Oh, I like that. See that now. Yes, that's good. Hold that. Okay, that's good.
I got a little cramp in my side trying to hold my stomach.
Hold what stomach in?
You know, sometimes
Hold what?
when you sit down, the truth come out.
Okay, just like that. There you go.
Please, lanterns, rugs, they had it all. And it cost everything less than I expected.
Okay guys, and that's a wrap. An hour and we did 3 different outfits, and yeah, so the building I'm in requires you wear a mask in common areas, and I am waiting on my Uber or Lyft. So yeah, thank you all for watching this week's vlog. Make sure that if you are enjoying my content that you are following me, or that you are subscribed and that you are liking the videos, commenting if you have something to say, and then also follow me over on Instagram. My handle over there is BAngela_VE, and I will talk to you all in next week's video. Bye.